class. In this module, we shall learn about imperative sentences. Look at these sentences and please repeat them after me. Father, please buy me a packet of potato chips. Don't eat potato chips. Have some fruits. They are healthy. Here, in the first sentence, what is the child saying to his father? The child is requesting his father to buy him a packet of potato chips. In the second sentence, the father is giving a command. Don't eat potato chips. And in the third sentence, the father is advising his son to have fruits because they are healthy. Here we see that sentence 1 is a request, sentence 2 is a command, and sentence 3 is an advice. So we can say that sentences which express a request, command, or an advice are called imperative sentences. Now have a look at some examples and repeat them after me. Notice the use of the polite words please and kindly used in these sentences. First sentence is, please come here. Next is, teacher, please help me solve this sum. Third sentence is, please pass me the sugar. And the last is, kindly grant me leave for 2 days. You certainly must have noticed that these all sentences make a request. Pay attention to these sentences and speak after me. Come here. Don't talk. Stand up. Don't make your classroom dirty. What do these sentences express? Yes, you guessed it right. These all sentences express commands. Listen to these sentences carefully and speak after me. You should cover your books and notebooks properly. Take a healthy diet. You should respect your elders. Listen to your teacher carefully. These all sentences offer an advice or a suggestion. It must be very clear from the sentences we just spoke in the previous slides that the sentences that make a request, give a command, offer an advice or a suggestion are called imperative sentences. Please note that imperative sentences may end with a full stop or an exclamatory mark. Look at the following sentences. Shut the door. Keep your classroom clean. You may think that there is no subject in these sentences, but actually it is not so. Please note that in imperative sentences, the subject is usually not mentioned. It is implied or understood. So, in the given sentences, you is the subject, which is though not mentioned, but it is implied, it is understood. So, it is you shut the door. You keep your classroom clean. One thing more about imperative sentences is that the verb is in base form. It does not show any tense. In this module, we learned sentences that express a request, a command, or an advice are called imperative sentences. In imperative sentences, subject is generally not mentioned, it is understood. And verb is in base form, it does not show any tense. That's all we have in this module. In the next module, we shall learn about exclamatory sentences.